to welcome everyone to the first press conference in London, because we've already had one, for the November the 30th fight at Aintree, British and Commonwealth title defence of David Price against former champion Matt Skelton. This will be the final press conference up until the week of the fight, the Wednesday before the fight, as both guys are sort of going up to training camp now. David's going to Portugal, I believe. Matt set up a training camp. I won't tell me where it is, so I can't bother him. So, so I've got them both here together for you to have a quick chat with them, see how they're both going, and what to expect on November 30th. Matt, where's your training camp?
No, there's no training. We're staying local. We're bringing some guys in, to be honest with you. We've got our own place up in Bedford, so it's convenient for everybody concerned, and we just bring the guys in and put them up until the duration of the fight. There's no secret hideout, no cave, no.
Nat, what are your thoughts on people calling this a mismatch, saying you don't deserve a fight?
Absolutely, look, you can see why I came to the game late. In terms of, I suppose, boxing or sport in general, sort of people think I'm past it, which I can fully understand, but in actual fact, it's nice for me, there's no pressure on me, I turned pro at 35, and on my 10th fight I fought for an English title, my 13th fight I fought for British and Commonwealth, and ever since then I've been fighting for titles, and it's kind of like the pressure's been onto me. For once now I'm kind of enjoying my training with leather, and enjoying the fact that people are looking at that. It's kind of like giving me a bit more fight for everyone, and I'm working alongside Mark now. I mean, I've always been with Kevin, he's still my trainer. I work alongside Mark as well, and it helps my conditioning. And I look back over the years when I've done it and won titles, I kind of done what I want to an extent, if that makes sense. And
just hold it 1 second, just two of the later arrivals of the press have just turned up, so we'll start again.
Amazing. Boxing conference starting on time.
I'm just I feel better now, and not better now than ever, but I feel good, and I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't feel that I could do it, if that makes sense. And it's not an issue to me. In everything you look at, there's always an underdog, and if it's me, so be it.
So, I mean, you went through a period of inactivity. Did you think this chance had been gone by now?
No, to be honest with you, I was we always ticked over in the gym. I've always been in the gym. I like the gym work. I'm always in there. At some level, I keep myself to a reasonable condition. Then obviously you have to up your training, change things for a fight, which is understandable. But we were I think it was about a year ago, we were scratching around. We went to Ireland to try and get a rematch with Rogan. There, sat down, press conference, nothing happened. Then got promised this fight, nothing come of that. And then Kevin was out in Vegas when he was there. And Frank asked if I was still active and so forth, and he said, well, Matt's still in the gym. And he said to me, there's a fight there with Tom Dallas, if you come through that. Which at the time I think Tom Dallas was, it was a good prospect, if that makes sense. And I watched him and I thought, I want the fight, and I know what I need to do to beat him, and so be it. And we've just gone on, like we were just saying, sort of laughing about ourselves a year ago, like I said, we were scratching around, and in less than a year I'm now fighting for a British and Commonwealth title against a very hot prospect who people are looking at to go on to do great things. So to me, I'm over winning that.
I mean, when you lost to Rogan, that was a hard fight, a good fight. But did you think after you lost that maybe your best days would perhaps be?
No, there's no good crying over spilt milk or talking about this, that, and that. I knew when I fought Rogan, and the truth be known, all the team around me told me not to take that fight. I'd lost my mum and buried her 2 weeks before, and probably mentally I weren't in the fight, and I was just going through the motion and so forth and so forth. But it's such as life, if you have a mishap, you've got to go to work, and that's how I saw it. And I suppose being a fighter, your pride sometimes takes over, and you sort of sit down and think you don't want to let people down because the build up to the fight, tickets have been sold, so forth. So I went over it, and honestly, Kevin is not here, but he told me not to take the fight. He told me to pull out the fight. So did my family and so forth. But being pig-headed, or whatever you want to call it, I went ahead, and the end result wasn't good. But like I said, I'm not crying over spilled milk. You just got to move on. So I had 2 years almost of inactivity, as you say, through one thing or another, personal issues, and then yeah, and then I came back. But I say, although I wasn't fighting on the professional scene, I was always in the gym, ticking over, and just keeping myself active. I've not sort of had 2 years been sitting at home eating mince pies or nothing. Like just not fight.